Well, this week we didn't have much for regular season hockey, but we did get plenty of All-Star Weekend action, and I missed a few things last week, so I figured with no hockey on, why not throw a video together anyway. This week, Lars Eller playing his 1000th game meant that, as we've seen before from the Pens, they have a little tradition. Everyone follows the honorees' warm-ups. We've obviously gotten some great clips before, and this week was no different. The whole team was led by Eller in warm-ups, and I don't know, it's just never not fun to watch this. Then, one I missed last week was JJ Peterka, concerned about him losing his mouthpiece.
I feel my mouth got laced in a corner somewhere. There's no way to find that one. It's white. My mouth guard should lay somewhere in that corner. So you can have a look if you have time. All right. It's got it. Awesome, thank you.
Obviously nothing crazy, but it's just always fun to catch these little in-game moments that we may not see. Leafs in Winnipeg and sealing it with the empty netter. This Leafs fan did his best Bert Kreischer impression. Over in Detroit, it was the Sens and Red Wings, which Giroux seemingly forgot about his interview, showed up late.
A team that really is still relatively very young.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know, to remind me I'm pretty old, but thanks. Sorry for being late.
Now, during the game, we had Fischer getting called for a trip on Stuzle, which I don't know. Fischer at this point has a good angle on him, and so Stuzle decides to cross over back into him, basically resulting in him kind of tripping himself. Regardless, though, what was great was Lalonde not having it. He made it very clear that he thought this was a dive. And from there, it was All-Star Weekend. One of my favorite things to come out of All-Star Weekend was Michael Buble.
My buddy told me this is just a microdose of mushrooms, and he was lying. So
I'll be honest, I thought I was in Blades of Glory for most of the time that I was out there, until it sort of settled down, and then I realized, holy I am at the NHL All-Star Game. We literally are the heart and soul of these teams. And if they win, it'll be because of us. And if they lose, it will be because of us.
Then Gretty playing dodgeball had me cracking up, did not hold back, using a child as a shield. Gotta be one of the best mascots in all of sports. Opening night, it was McDavid with his goalie pick.
From Florida, Sam Babski.
You know him, NHL legend Sam Babski. And Bjorkstrand canceling his vacation plans just to be here.
What are you guys doing over the break?
Yeah, we're going to San Diego.
Can you change those plans and cancel that Airbnb?
If I can. I mean,
All-Star game in Toronto, you've been chosen as our All-Star representative.
I did not expect that at all.
Only to end up being picked last. That's kind of rough. We also got a PWHL 3-on-3 showcase, which was great to see the ladies get the stage, but maybe not so much for Anne-Renee Desbiens, who had a brutal turnover giving Carpenter the wide open goal early. Tough one for the netminder, but Savannah Harmon got herself a hattie, and instead of hats, they threw all their gloves on the ice. Then on skills night, we had Bedard feeding MacKinnon for one-timers, and if you know Bedard, you know he's superstitious about others touching his stick. Well, MacKinnon was eyeing it, and let me see that thing. Just kind of a funny dynamic with Nate Dogg and the big brother energy here. Then we had Makar in the hardest shot with a 102 on the board, but it was Matthews' reaction with the stank face that was pretty good.
I got a pretty stiff stick, so I think that gives me a little advantage.
Over in the locker room, Swayman missing Allmark was getting love from the other goalies instead, all except for Demko. Either he didn't see him or there's some 2011 Canucks Bruins dynamic here. I'm sure he just didn't see him. Staying in the locker room though, Matthews just putting his skates away. Nothing to see here. And finally, in-game, it was Babski with a huge stop on Marner, and it had him fed up. Throws his glove at him.
Sam Babski.
So yeah, a different week here. I know it wasn't the same as a regular video, but I hope it filled a bit of that void of a hockeyless day anyway. As always, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I will see you in the next one.